Hey guys, Mist here again for another video today, and we are back with another franchise mode video. No, I'm not starting a new series, obviously, as you can tell by the title. We are just going through the trade values of every team. I'm gonna show you guys what every team is listed as well, whether they're a champion, rebuilder, contender, or hopeful. And yeah, so we'll go through that quickly. And again, there were some players that I upgraded again. So yeah, it's just basically an updated roster review from yesterday. Well, not necessarily review, but you know what I mean. So we're also going to go through the year one draft because I do want to show you how it is, because it is pretty damn good right now, I'm not going to lie. So before we start showing off the team, I'm going to show you the status for each team. So Anaheim, we're listed as contenders. Arizona is listed as rebuilders. Boston, contender. Buffalo, sorry, rebuilder. Calgary, hopeful. Carolina, rebuilder. Chicago, contender. Colorado, hopeful. Columbus, contender. Dallas, hopeful. Detroit, rebuilder. Edmonton, hopeful. That's interesting. I think it's really because the goaltending, though. Cam Talbot just isn't that great, and I never touched his overall either. Florida, hopeful as well. LA, contender. Minnesota, hopeful. Montreal, hopeful. And the first champion team we see is Nashville. They are one of three, I believe, 95 overall teams, which are the highest overall teams that I have throughout throughout this roster, I guess. New Jersey, hopeful. The Islanders, hopeful. The Rangers, rebuilders. Ottawa, rebuilder. Philadelphia, hopeful. Pittsburgh, champion. I think they're 95 as well. No, they were not 95. I swear they were only like 93. San Jose, contender. St. Louis, hopeful. Tampa, champion, yeah, because they are 95 overall as well. Toronto, contender. They are 93 overall. They're like top 3 or top 5 for overall wise. Vancouver, rebuilder. Vegas, hopeful. And Washington as champions. Oh, I forgot Winnipeg. My bad. I kind of forgot about Winnipeg. Winnipeg also listed as champions. So now we will go through the teams and we'll look through the trade values. So first up, we got Ryan Getzlaf with a full bar of trade value. And we've got Raquel, Lindholm, Fowler. Now, I'm not really going to talk about much throughout these, but there were a lot of potentials I did change, like Comtois I changed. Jones and Steele I both gave low elite to instead of medium top 6, I believe is what they were. And yeah, they actually have quite a few low elites over here now as well. Natson I gave high top 9 to. There's a lot of players that are under 20 that I gave overall boost to, and just in general better potentials as well. So we'll start off with Arizona here. Looking through, I don't think I edited anybody for them, but I'm sure you guys are interested in looking through the trade value. I did upgrade Tyler Steenbergen. We'll go through the goalies after. So we're just going to go through skaters right now. Boston, a pretty good value over here for Boston as well. We've got quite a decent amount of potential forwards and defense for the future as well. So that's Boston. Buffalo now, high elite for Jack Eichel with their most value. I upgraded Alex Nylander and Rasmus Asplund quite a bit, and I also gave some of their other younger prospects some higher overalls as well. Johnny Gaudreau with a full bar of trade value here. Adam Ruzicka, I gave gave a big upgrade to, as well as Dylan Dubé and Yusuf Alamaki. I believe Dubé certainly does deserve of that higher overall, especially from his performance back in the World or Junior Championships, whatever. So yeah, that's Calgary. Now Carolina, well, Falk does have the most value by just a bit. Martin Necas, I upgraded quite a bit, as well as Zykov, Bean, and Gautier. But yeah, I believe that is it for Carolina. Now to Chicago, DeBrincat has quite a lot of value. Henry Yoki-Harju, I upgraded quite a decent amount as well. Matthias Fromm, I tried upgrading him, but I could not find him anywhere. I couldn't find him on his junior teams or the teams in the other leagues that he was on, and I couldn't find him on Chicago or their AHL team, which I believe is Rockford, if I'm not mistaken. Now, through for Colorado, McKinnon with a full bar of trade value. Makar, I'd like to see how he does. Connor Timmins, I gave a pretty big upgrade to as well. And I believe that was it. Not a lot of value over there in Colorado, except for like their top 5. Now, Columbus, I gave a lot of value and a big upgrade to Vitaly Abramov and Alexander Texier as well. Sonny Milano, I did not upgrade, although if I did, I definitely have him at a medium top 6 forward. I probably could have upgraded him, but I just decided not to. Moving on to Dallas now. I mean, apart from their top 6, it's really not that great. Nichushkin, I'd really like to see how good he will get. I made Heiskanen more of a two-way defender. Wow, his shot is really good. I did not mean to make his shot that good. But yeah, I made him more of a two-way defender than just a defensive D-man, which is kind of what he was. I also upgraded Guryanov, Heinz, and Dickinson quite a decent amount. And then, yeah, that's it for Dallas. Moving on to Detroit. It's looking rough in Detroit. I mean, Larkin and Mantha can both grow. I'm not sure how much Athanasiou can grow with that high top 6, but I gotta assume he at least get to an 85. Rasmussen, Chalowski, Sariarvi, Hronik, and Svechnikov, I all gave upgrades to. Hronik is one of my favorite prospects, so I had to give him at least that medium top 4. And like I said, I did give him a big overall boost. Svechnikov, I made a higher overall he's sticking with the low elite though. Other than that, that is Detroit. Edmonton, Draisaitl, McDavid, Puljujarvi, Kailer Yamamoto, I gave high top 6 to. He should be ready for the NHL next year. Ostap Safin, Ethan Bear, and Caleb Jones, and Ty Ratty, I all gave big upgrades to as well. I don't think Ratty will get much better, but the way he's been playing over there in Edmonton right now, he's been playing pretty damn good. And Tyler Benson, I think I upgraded a little bit, not too much. But yeah, there we go. Now to Florida, I'm really excited to see how Tippett and Borgstrom will do. Tippett is playing in the CHL right now, but I gave him that low elite potential. I mean, he's a top 10 draft pick. I think he definitely deserves that. I also gave him quite a big overall boost. And Henrik Borgstrom, obviously a creative player I made, hopefully will be, if not, well, he's in the NHL right now, so hopefully he would play a decent amount. Alexei Hiponiemi I gave an upgrade to as well. And I believe that is it for Florida. Now LA, Doughty, Kopitar, basically both with full value bars. Yeah, sure. Velarde just fell out of the top 10, so I gave him medium top 6. I gave him a big upgrade, though. Cale Clegg, a big upgrade as well. Amadio, Subban, and Moveare. No, sorry, not Moveare. I didn't upgrade Moveare, but Amadio and Subban I did upgrade. And then, yeah, that's it for LA. Minnesota now. I mean, it's kind of looking really rough. I mean, the values aren't too bad for Minnesota right now, but it's really not that good. And then moving down, they've got Luke Kunin, who I didn't touch, Kirill Kaprizov. Obviously, I did make. I'd like to see him get pretty damn good. After Parise, though, it really drops off. They really don't have much for prospects at all. Montreal, Weber with the most value. Wilbin, I gave a big upgrade to. Cale Fleury as well. Victor Mete, I obviously gave a big upgrade to. Nikita Sherbak should probably be better than that, but didn't touch him. Noah Juleson, I gave low elite to and gave him a bit of an upgrade. Ryan Paling as well. who I did get, or I made, and I mean, I say give him an upgrade, but I just made him. Now, Nashville, Yossi with the full value bar, Eli Tolvanen with the high elite, Victor Arvidsson obviously with a lot more value now as that medium elite. Moving down Fiala there, Yarncroc, Dante Fabro, who's low elite. He'd be ready for the NHL next season, which I'd be excited to see. Yakov Trenin, I gave a big upgrade to. And I think, yeah, that is it for Nashville. New Jersey. Kovalchuk, you can see his value there. He's not listed as an elite, which is kind of unfortunate. I do have him listed as an elite, but okay. Jesper Boqvist, I gave him a big upgrade, as well as Spears, as well as McLeod, and as well as Bastian. Zach, I gave a bit of an upgrade to, then Grabner and Maroon are both 83s now as well. Like I said, I did want to upgrade Maroon, and I did. That is it, though, for New Jersey. Now on to the Islanders. Michael Delcall with that medium elite instead of low elite. He gained a lot of potential. Beauvillier, I gave him medium top 6. Robin Salo, I upgraded. Kiefer Bellows, I upgraded as well because of his junior championship play. He was really good. Pulock, I didn't touch, and I believe that was it. Yeah, that is it for the Islanders. Now to the Rangers, looking pretty rough over there for both New York teams, really. I mean, the Islanders look a lot better than the Rangers, but Elias Anderson with the most value at high top 6, 72 overall. Nemesnikov, I also have high top 6 too. Spencer Day, I gave an upgrade to. Philip Hedl, I gave a big upgrade to. He should be good in the future. Brett Howden, who I gave an upgrade to as well. Obviously, he was drafted by Tampa. I gave him a big upgrade. Ty Roning, I gave a huge upgrade to because he has like 60 goals playing for the Vancouver Giants, which I think is in the WHL. Even though he was a draft pick, 7th round, 2006, I gave him that big upgrade and a potential boost as well. That is it for New York, though. I didn't touch anybody else. Now, Ottawa. You can see at the top of their list there, Carlson, Chabot, Stone, Hoffman, all with a lot of value. Drake Batherson, I gave a big upgrade to. White, I gave a bit of an upgrade to. He's probably listed as a third liner. Yeah, I gave him a +2, I think. Decided to not touch Brown. Maybe I could have, but I decided not to. Ville Polk, I didn't touch. I don't think I touched Formenton, but I did upgrade Philip Chlopik as well. Obviously, Ryan Dzingel I upgraded, so he's got a bit more value now. Giroux and Voracek with full bars of trade value. Jeremy Rubstov I gave a bigger upgrade. A bigger upgrade to. Matthew Strome as well. Morgan Frost I gave an upgrade to. I gave him a better potential as well. Isaac Ratcliffe I didn't touch, but he is a little bit better. I believe. Well, I don't know. I don't ever remember him having that much value. So I know I didn't touch him though. Now for Pittsburgh, Sprong I gave an upgrade to. Probably listed as a depth. Yep, depth forward. Okay. Almari didn't touch. There's actually nobody I touched for Pittsburgh prospect wise except for Tristan Jarry. Timo Meyer I obviously gave an upgrade to. Josh Norris looks like he could be decent. I mean, he's got a decent amount of value for what he is right now. Jeremy Roy, or Roy, I'm assuming it's Roy because he's French. He had low elite last year, so I decided to give him that low elite again. I made his offensive stats a little bit better, and he just overall looks better. Rudolph Balcers I also gave an upgrade to, and that was it for San Jose. Now St. Louis. Nikita Soshnikov has a decent amount of value. Kind of a lot more than I anticipated. Jordan Kyrou I gave a pretty big upgrade to. I could really even have him better, but decided not to. Klim Kostin I did not touch. Barbashev I gave an upgrade to. He's got a decent amount of value now as well. Now to Tampa, you can see the values here. So we've got high franchise Kucherov, medium franchise Stamkos, low franchise Hedman. Point, obviously, with that high top 6 now as well. Cal Foote I gave a big upgrade to because I've never really seen him pan out, so I decided to give him that big upgrade. Got the same amount of value as Sergachev, which is interesting. Yanni Gord I gave a high top 9 potential to. Taylor Radish I gave an upgrade to, as well as Alexei Lipanov. He was just drafted this past draft. Anthony Cirelli and Matthew Joseph both got upgrades as well. And Boris Kachuk, I might have upgraded him, or Kachuk. I don't think I did, though. Matthews, Marner, and Liljegren with that very high potential now. I gave him medium elite instead of low elite. Obviously, last year he was projected to go second overall behind Nolan Patrick before he got sick and just started falling down the ranks. But Grundstrom, Timashov, Nielsen, Kapanen, and Dermott, all of them got upgrades, as well as Borgman. Hyman I upgraded, Rassinen I upgraded, Brooks and Janssen, Andreas Janssen I both gave upgrades to as well. And I believe that is it for Toronto. Now to Vancouver. Elias Pettersson with the most value on the team at a high elite. Nice. Ulevi, Besser, Horvat, Gaudette, Triumkin. Pretty decent value there for Vancouver. They also got Cole Lind and Jonathan Deline, who I gave upgrades to. Nikolai Goldobin, pretty good. Brennan Leipzig, I upgraded. He's a little bit better now. Jonah Gadjevich, I also upgraded. And I believe that is it for Vancouver. Now for Vegas, Cody Glass, I gave high top 6. He was drafted 6th overall last year. So I gave him a big overall boost as well. Suzuki didn't touch. Bransham I didn't touch. I made Hag a bit better. But other than that, I didn't really do much for Vegas players. Washington, Christian Juice, I gave that high top 4 to, obviously, so he's got a lot more value now. Is he listed as a top 4 or top 6? It's actually listed as a top 6. Interesting. Vrana I didn't touch. Madison Bowie I did make better, though, so he's actually a lot better. Jonathan? Jonas, sorry, Jonas. Seagon Thaler I gave a bit of an upgrade to. And I believe that is it for Washington. Now Winnipeg. Yeah, lots of value over there in Winnipeg. Jack Roslovic, obviously with a lot. Logan Stanley never panned out for me in the series, so hopefully he'll pan out better in this one. He has medium top 4 now, and in the last one he had medium top 6, I believe, when I was actually doing my Winnipeg Jets franchise mode. But yeah, so he is a lot better. I also gave him upgrades. Spotchak, Harkins, Poolman, I also gave upgrades to. Christian Vesalainen and Sami Niku, I also gave upgrades to, and I think that was it. Yes, it is. And yeah, so let's just go to goalies now, because I got to show you the goalie potentials as well. Didn't touch anybody in Winnipeg. Obviously, Ilya Samsonov, you can see he's got a lot of value over there in Washington. Vegas, didn't touch anybody here. Vancouver didn't touch anybody here, although DiPietro and Demko have the most value there. Sparks I did make better, so he's got a little bit more value now as well. Tampa, Vasilevsky, obviously a beast. St. Louis, Evan Fitzpatrick, I did not touch, but I wanted to. I kind of forgot to do that. So by the time I start my next series, you guys may see a different value for Evan Fitzpatrick. Didn't touch anybody in San Jose. I made Tristan Jarry better. For Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Carter Hart with that low elite 73 overall now made him much better overall-wise. Philip Gustafson with that high starter. We'll see how he does. That'll be interesting, see how good he could get. The Rangers, obviously, Igor Shesterkin. I made him pretty decent, probably the goalie of the future for the Rangers. Soderstrom I didn't touch, but Sorokin I did make. He's a little bit better now as well, so at least one of those two goalies should make it in the future for the Islanders. Schneider didn't touch. Blackwood I made a bit better. Probably won't ever get as good as he did for us in our fantasy draft franchise mode back in the day in NHL 17. Saros I think has a little bit more value now just because I did give him that low elite. Obviously I gave Rene more value as well. Price, medium franchise, so he obviously has a lot more value. Minnesota, Dubnyk, didn't touch Kakkonen, sorry. Quick I upgraded. Florida, Luongo, just not looking very good. The goaltending really just isn't looking very good in Florida. Edmonton, Talbot, Skinner, didn't touch either of them. Detroit didn't touch anybody or any goalie in Detroit. Lettinen I made a little bit better from an 82 and 82, so he's got a little bit more value now. Bobrovsky and Korpisalo both with a lot of value. Bernier with more value than Varlamov. I did make him the better goalie. Crawford and Forsberg both got a little bit more value there as well. Carolina didn't touch anybody in Carolina. I don't think I touched Nedeljkovic, although I probably could have. Smith and Parsons and Gillies didn't touch anybody there. And Calgary either. Luukkonen I gave a little bit more, or a little bit higher of an overall, but overall I didn't really make him that much better. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Boston now. Rask and Khudobin, didn't touch them. Actually, I touched Rask. I made Aiden Hill better for Arizona, and that is it. Now let's go look at our goaltending. We got Gibson, who's an 86, and then Miller. I didn't touch Miller, but I did make Gibson that +1, I believe. Now let's go and show you guys the draft class. This has taken a lot longer than I expected, so I'm just going to show you guys this now. So in year number 1, this draft is going to be really, really good. I'm just getting my notepad out because I wrote it down. Okay, yeah, so in this draft we have Rasmus Dahlin, Andrei Svechnikov, what is Merkley's first name? I don't remember Merkley's first name. Where is he? Was it Ryan? I believe it's Ryan Merkley, is it not? Sure, we're just going to go with Ryan Merkley, but yeah. So, Philip Zadina, Joe Veleno, Adam Boqvist, Brady Tkachuk, who I did forget to make in yesterday's video, but I made him. This Oaksonen guy I did not make, and he's projected to go top 5 right now, so he's a creative player, but he's pretty good. So was Garvin. And yeah, there's Adam Boqvist and then Quentin Hughes as well that I made to go in this top draft. So, yeah, Dallin is franchise, Svechnikov is high elite, Merkley is medium elite, Zadina is medium elite, Veleno, Boqvist, and Tkachuk are all medium elite as well. Farabee I gave, I think, a high top 6 too, and then Quentin Hughes I gave a medium top 4. And then for next year's draft, the 2019 draft, I have Jack Hughes, who I believe is a medium elite or high elite. Nico Eskalainen, who I showed you guys yesterday. I gave him medium elite or high elite. Medium franchise or high franchise, I don't remember. Cole Caulfield and Nolan Foote. I upgraded Nolan Foote, so he'd be a lot better for the draft next year. And Cole Caulfield, I think, is like medium top 6 or high top 6. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I finally have gotten this roster ready to go to start our new series. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.